Okay, in this video we're going to be talking about diluting. And when I say the word dilute, I don't mean that it's going to dilute the essential oil and not work as properly. All it is doing is preventing the skin from being overly sensitive. So the best way that you can do this is by grabbing one of these bottles right here that have a roller cap and a lid. I ordered mine off of Amazon, and I'll show you the box. I think it comes in a box of 12 roller balls, and they were under $1, I believe. So these are a great thing to have on hand once you have your premium starter kit, because it's also a great way to maximize your oils and not overuse them. So the oil that I'm going to do, that I'm going to dilute today for you guys is peppermint. And the reason I'm going to do peppermint is because it's one of those oils that can be sensitive to the skin, especially for a young child. I'll show you the bottle of peppermint right here. And this is just such an incredible smell. I love it so much. I would not leave home without this. This is a really good one to have when the kids are feeling under the weather, because it's really great for regulating that body temperature and bringing it back down to normal if you're trying to avoid using Advil and Tylenol, which we do as little as possible. And so the oil that, the carrier oil that I'm going to use, I have almond oil. I got this one on Amazon also, but you can get it at any of your local health food stores, a Better Health or a Whole Foods or an Earth Fare. So this is the one I have on hand. When I say carrier oil, it does just that. It will help carry the oil into the skin without causing it to be sensitive. And so another oil you could use would be fractionated coconut oil. You could use almond oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil. I know some people even use olive oil. So that is just one of the many to have on hand. Also, Young Living has a great V6 oil that I just put in my Essential Rewards order. And that one's great because the bottle, it's about this size, but it has a pump on it. So it's really nice because then you can just pump a little bit of the carrier oil into your hand and then just add a drop of the oil too. So I'm just going to read for you the correct measurement for putting a carrier oil and essential oil together for an infant. And that is 1 to 2 drops of an essential oil to 1 tablespoon of a carrier oil. And right here, I just measured it out. I put the almond oil into this roller bottle right here, and this was exactly 1 tablespoon. So that would be perfect if you're going to be diluting for an infant or a very small child. And then it's 1 to 2 drops of the oil. So I'm just going to take my peppermint, add 1 to 2 drops, and then you just, so I added the drops, and then you just fit that on like so, put on your cap, and there you go. And then what I would suggest is labeling it so that you know. I mean, you can usually tell by the smell, like I can tell it's peppermint, but sometimes they can get mixed up if you have multiple of these bottles. And then this is great because your hands aren't getting wet. You can roll it on your child's spine, on the bottom of their feet, on their back, on their neck, and you can apply this every hour on the hour. So that's a great thing to do right there. And then for a young child or somebody just with sensitive skin, you don't have to dilute as much. It's 2 to 3 drops of an essential oil to 1 teaspoon of a carrier oil. So if you were using this on a small child, I would fill it up almost all the way, and then I would probably add 10 drops. This is also a great one to do with thieves. If you want your thieves to last longer, put it into a roller bottle and add about 10 drops of the thieves, and then I use this on my child twice a day. If you have any questions about a carrier oil that you want to use, or just diluting oils in general, just let's keep the conversation going. And or if you want to private message me separately, then you can do that also. Thanks.